Hey there, it's Pete over at the Sampleist, and today we are checking out Beaufort from Orchestral Tools. Orchestral Tools are back at Lyndhurst Hall, this time turning their attention to majestic, vivid and heroic brass. This cinematic brass collection instantly transports you back to the golden age of cinematic scoring, evoking themes of heroism and magnificence. Featuring a wealth of articulations, 10 microphone signals and both solo and ensemble sections, Beaufort puts timeless cinematic scoring in the palm of your DAW. Beaufort downloads at 58GB sine arc compressed. It has been captured in 24-bit 48kHz resolution. It runs in the free Orchestral Tools sine player and it's on an intro offer of €349 plus VAT. After the intro ends, it goes up to €499 plus VAT. You can, of course, buy the instruments separately as well. So pop on to the Orchestral Tools website and you can see how much each section is individually priced. In this video we're going to check out the sounds of Beaufort, the instruments, and then of course I've put it into the all-important composition. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Orchestral Tools for sending over a copy of Beaufort so we can make this video. While we do get the libraries for free, it doesn't in any way influence our thoughts, ideas or judgments on the libraries. And if you've not done so, it's a good time to hit that subscribe button because that is the best way you can support us, because we don't use any kind of affiliate links or advertising deals. We just like to spread the word of the hard work of the developers for the composing community. So without further ado, let's check out Beaufort. And here we have Beaufort loaded up in the free Orchestral Tools sine player. Beaufort is vivid scoring brass. It's about heroes, villains, telling stories through your music. On the left hand side you can see there are 4 folders. We've got trumpets, we've got horns, we've got trombones, we've got low brass that is comprised of bass, trombones and tuba. Now if I open the folders, trumpets and horns both have a solo instrument. Trumpets are A3 size ensemble, French horns are A4, trombones are A3, and I'm not entirely sure what the low brass is, but it's very big, bold and brassy. So not the biggest ensemble sections, however, like I say, it's a big library with lots of dynamic range. So I'm actually going to start off with the French horns. I'm just going to load everything in and you'll see how quickly it all loads. There's all of our articulations and let's just hear it. Sounds great. With a mod wheel, you can really hear the dynamic range. So let's play some articulations. Now, sustains melodic. Beautiful. Let's do some sustains accented sharp. Orchestral Tools do say this library, the importance is in the first milliseconds of the sample. Lovely. Let's go for this one. Now I'm just going to double check. Yeah, there we go. I like seeing what the articulations are called. So obviously on my screen, everything's quite tiny. So let's go for Marcato Adventure Long. Brilliant. Let's go short. Excuse me, that's not an adventure. Beautiful. Marcato in a row. Staccato. Staccatismo. Excuse me. Staccatis. Oh, I can't say it now. Just put you in the picture, it's 32 degrees Celsius and climbing in my studio at the moment, so it's a very hot room. Sforzando. These sound amazing. Long crescendo. Short crescendo. Decrescendo long. So the sampling and the performances are absolutely incredible. Now let's just remove that and let's go for the solo French horn just to get an idea. So again, there we go. I've just gone straight for the legato. Beautiful. And again, just to show how quickly they load, just get them all in there. Another reason why I love Sign Player, it's just so quick. Staccatismo. Don't know why I can't do it today. Okay, so as you can see, you got the same articulations but with the French horn solo. Lovely. Now let's check out the trumpets. I love the trumpets. We'll start off with the solo. I'm just going to play the legato. There we go. That was taking its time to load in. I'm not going to play it yet. So that pop was because I didn't let it load, as you can see at the top here. Interesting. Now, I did use this in the composition, so I've already made the composition, and it actually loaded a lot quicker than this, so I'm going to blame my computer. It's probably doing something. Yeah, it sounds great. So let's just remove that. It's going to go for staccato. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And let's just do a long crescendo. Lovely. So it's a solo trumpet, and then you've got the ensemble ones as well. I'll go straight in with the staccato. Okay, it sounds great. And of course, we want to hear the legato. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let's just try some Adventure Long, the Marcato. Superb. I'll do Sport Sunday. I absolutely love these trumpets. Let's go sustains. Let's try a few chords. So again, you can get the dynamic range. I can really hear the brass, like the brassiness, as the mod wheel goes up. Love it. Okay, so that's trumpet. So obviously I'm not playing every articulation. It'll take a while. There's a lot going on here. Let's just try out the sustains and the trombones. That sounds great. They've got a few different articulations. So we've got the playable short repetitions. I mean, the brassiness. It's just brilliant. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's do the Marcato Adventure Short. Oops, excuse me. Wow. It just bites, doesn't it? Short crescendo. And staccatissimo. I said it. That's a proud moment. Absolutely wonderful. So that's trombones. Just going to get rid of that. And the last one is a low brass. So let's load all of that in. Now I'm going to go straight for the shorts. That's thunderous. Sforza under. Long crescendo. Sustains accented sharp. Not gonna play the last note there. May get a copyright strike. It's just incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Playable short repetitions. I love these. Beautiful. And that's really all I'm going to show you, because the joy is playing through the different articulations yourself and loading the library in and seeing what you like. And of course, with Orchestral Tools, you can buy each section individually, so that is awesome. But one thing I will show you is just using the French horns. Not the solo, sorry. If I just load the sustained legato again. Lovely. Now, If we go into the mixer, this is where we've got our different microphones. So if I turn off the close and the tree, I'll put the outrigger and close 2 on, and we've got a different sound. Let's say I want the tree again. And these load incredibly quickly. So let's go no tree, no close, outrigger and immersive. Take the outrigger out, put the mid. And let's use the alternative tree and the surround. That was some shocking playing there. And I always say in these videos we play really simple examples so you can hear the sounds. And there's a dynamic range, but we've got 10 different signals, so plenty to program and have a good time with. But of course, when you download it, you will get just 2 mic signals. So if I go back to the library and go to solo French horn, you'll see it's the close and the tree that you get pre-installed. So you have to go into the sign player and decide which of the mics you want. Really, really simple process, but it does cut down on the RAM footprint as well. Sorry, not the RAM footprint. Well, it does, depending what you got loaded, but the hard drive real estate as well. There we go. Now, we're going to check out the composition. So we're going to go from some pretty simple examples, and I've orchestrated almost like a piece of music that wouldn't be out of place somewhere in space. There we go. So let's check out the composition, and then we're going to talk all about it. That is my composition featuring Beaufort from Orchestral Tools, and my goodness, they have really nailed the classic cinematic sound. It's bold, it's brassy, it's big, it's heroic, it's majestic. However, it's not just about big brass. It has so much more going on. I'm only using the bread and butter articulations in this library: legato, longs, short, staccatissimo, crescendo. I've used a solo horn as well, and everything just blends together to get that classic cinematic sound. Of course, I love John Williams. John Williams is an absolute genius. I listened to his scores growing up, and even last night I watched Superman 2, and it was a long night, so I watched Superman 3 as well, and just sat there loving the score. And my piece is a bit of a homage to John Williams. And as I keep saying, there is only one, but I have got some John Williams isms, shall we say, in this composition. About 4 years ago, I actually sketched out and made my first version of this piece, and it was absolutely wonderful revisiting it. And ironically, it was a competition for Orchestral Tools. I didn't really get anywhere. I was just quite new to working in a DAW. My background is I've got a jazz and classical degree in music, so I understand the music theory, but using the DAW as a tool was completely new to me, and it's an ever learning process, so we're always still learning to get the best sounds we can. But I really enjoyed working on this piece because I added to it, I reprogrammed it, I changed lots of different bits, changed some samples, and of course all of the brass I replaced with Beaufort, and I added to it as well. Let's see what we got. On the left-hand side, we have a full orchestra. So we've got strings and things. We've got the Beaufort brass. We've got woods. We've got percussions. We've got playable percussion. I've got a choir in there as well. But we're focusing on the brass only. Now, the first time we hear the brass is after this augmented sixth chord. Okay, so it's creating a crescendo. So let's just solo that. So we've got the full range of brass and we've got the biting staccatissimo going on. And then later we hear that idea again and the brass gets a little bit more busy. And of course, I'm using chromatic modulation. So let's just isolate the brass here. And I'll talk about why that's important. And what I love about having a tonal center, so it's in D minor, but I'm moving around quite a lot and mixing up different keys and modulating, like say using chromatics. I love how John Williams has a kind of like a theme and you're sort of following it and then another theme comes in and obviously he's modulated. And of course, jumping that around different instruments as well. So if I listen just to the brass programming for this section. Wonderful. So you can see, this is, when I isolate it, I would actually change the legato down here. Didn't quite connect. So I'm just going to quickly do that. Lovely. And you got the trumpet going an octave higher, but when we hear that with the strings, for example, just this section, and let's just hear it with the woods as well. So you can hear everything bouncing around. And we've got the woods and the strings trilling away, which is lovely. Now, I'll go for a solo horn. And even just hearing the range of brass going on. Sounds lovely. And then we go into the big section. So this kind of like solo horn melody is played on the woods. Lovely. So really, we're giving the round robins on the shorts a really good workout. So let's just hear the brass here. We do have a crescendo coming in as well. So again here, some of the programming, I actually intentionally wanted that higher horn part to jump out. It's in context. Not everything has to be absolutely linear. And then we've got the horn solo at the end. And I wanted it to be really, really lifelike, so I did compose this off the grid as well. Beautiful crescendo to end. And oh, excuse me, if I just go up a little bit, there's a fair bit of tempo variation as well, so only a little bit. And in this section here, the tempo kind of slows down, and I love how the shorts and the longs work together here. Just having these little delicate noises. He says, as I didn't solo them, I muted them. It's a very hot one today. It's 32 degrees in my studio, so. It's also almost, it's just decelerating, let's put it that way. And there we go, that is the composition. Lots going on. Just isolating the brass, like I say. You just get the idea of the kind of music, the energetic, agile music that you can create with this. But like I say, it's really, really snappy. Sounds superb. Just do the last crescendo. And that low brass gets me every time. It just sounds amazing. In fact, where are we? Just this low brass here. I absolutely love it. So, yeah, as you can tell, I am really, really loving Beaufort. I just think it sounds wonderful. So let's wrap things up with my closing thoughts, with the idea in mind that the composing experience is absolutely phenomenal. It is now time for my closing thoughts about Beaufort from Orchestral Tools. My goodness, I love this library. It instantly transports you back to the golden age of cinema. For me, Christmas as a kid growing up was about Star Wars, Superman, Indiana Jones, and these are themes and movies that I have grown up with, I treasure, and Beaufort just captures this majestic and heroic style of scoring so perfectly well. The sampling is amazing, the performances are amazing, the editing is top notch. It is just a wonderful library to have. Where can you use it? Because I did say earlier, I don't really get a huge opportunity to score John Williams style music or space epic style music. Well, it's a brass library, it's big, it's bold. You can use this in hybrid scoring, trailers, you can use it in soundtracks, video game scoring. There are loads of places you can use it. Anywhere where you need agile, fantastic sounding brass, and you've got it here. So do I recommend it? Yes, it is a huge recommendation from me. It's just a delight to use. On that note, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Orchestral Tools for sending over a copy of Beaufort so we can make this video. If you like what you heard, feel free to leave a like on the video and of course drop us a comment. What do you think about Beaufort? Have you already picked it up? Is it something you're considering? How would you use it? Of course, we aim to respond to as many comments as we can, hopefully all of them over time, and we just love getting a dialogue about these libraries. And if you've not done so already, please check out our other videos on YouTube and of course hit that subscribe button. We do not have any kind of advertising deals or affiliate links. We just survive, shall we say, solely on the goodwill of the developers who support us and of course our wonderful viewers who obviously are the reason we do this. We love sharing the hard work of the developers, the new products with the composing community, and that's why we always look to make a composition with our videos, and we try and stay as impartial as we can, and that's the reason we don't monetize. We want to keep our integrity. So yeah, please hit that subscribe button. It is the best way you can support us, and of course keep making that amazing music because that's what this is all about. Until next time, have a great day and take care.